Welcome, everyone, to the College Football Playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense tries out there to open this game. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, to be watching this game and being very proud.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from their 25. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching downfield, but they can't make the... It's incomplete. A tough situation with the offense, which brings some heat here. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes are on the move here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. The game is 5, so it's second and 5 now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. And he's got his man open downfield. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on third and long? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown for the U. It was a foot race, and he won it. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Yeah, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20-21. The Chanticleers come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to run it here. A change of direction. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Coastal. Aren't you taught on defense, Kurt? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking right down the field for a touchdown. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete downfield. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. It's 3rd down for the offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Miami. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And the Chanticleers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Caught over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. On the ground, it's Harvey. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Chanticleers begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Chanticleers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they start the drive. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out.
Here's the throw deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. The extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Kaiser. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Chanticleers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
He hands it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Hudson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Hudson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. And the Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. And the quarterback dropping back. Punt over the middle. It's Kaiser. And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. The Chanticleers will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And the Chanticleers looking to cash in this red zone trip. To throw, it's Hudson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of.
The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The Chanticleers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Hudson. Short pass finds the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Chanticleers will try to keep this drive moving.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Harvey. Some hard running there through a tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. Touchdown, Coastal. They'll take the lead in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Receiver makes the grab. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And now another deep ball here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
That's reeled in. It's par. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. He finds his man.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Hurricanes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Chanticleers looking to run some tempo here. The sure hands. It's Kaiser. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic. They
gain moves the ball to a 34. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. To the air. It's Hudson. Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And the back now goes in motion. Bringing pressure. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Launches downfield. Pass not complete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Carr.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And the ball is hauled in. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Chanticleers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Scanning the field, it's Hudson. He's running out of time here. Down he goes, a sack. Here we are, late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Stepping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. We reach the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? So down 4, late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. Here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. So it's still a 1-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Hand off to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He's stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers to take the lead in the final minute. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Well, Chris, we've had so many playoff games, and you just hope for a competitive game. That's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to, can their defense hold up and secure the victory?
So they'll try to add the lead now to PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass, it's Hudson. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
The portion of the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch.